The extent to which you are not wearing an outfit you love is the same extent that you are holding yourself back. And I think it's time that we stop pretending that holding ourselves back and constricting ourselves in one area, like clothing, does not carry over into every other category of your life. I think that putting an outfit together is one of the most confronting and important decisions that we make in a given day. I think sometimes we put it into this category of just checking a box, putting on an outfit, making it no big deal, but in fact, it is one of the most important decisions that you will be making that day. Now, when you're interested in changing your mind about something, I think one of the most beneficial things you can do, well, there's two things really. The first one is deep dive into all the benefits of taking on whatever habit or implementing whatever bit of information that you're trying to implement. And then the second is deep diving into all the reasons why you're not doing it already. So we're going to go through both of those things. So the first thing is all of the benefits that you know, maybe subconsciously, maybe consciously, as to why you should dress well every single day. Every single time you pick up a piece of clothing and you put it on, you are making a decision. And it might seem small, but I promise you it is not a small decision getting dressed every single day. You communicate to the world who you are through your outfit and through, just your being. And not only do you communicate to the world whether or not you're creative, you're successful, you're innovative, you're forward thinking, you're someone that's kind of a disruptor, or you're someone who's very classy and sophisticated. There's so much that you can communicate through your outfit, but it really has nothing to do with what you communicate to other people. It has everything to do, though, that every time you put on an outfit, you are communicating to yourself. You know, ultimately, if what you're wearing is you or it's not you. You can feel it in the clothing. When you put something on and it's not you, you feel constricted, your body kind of closes up. You can just tell, this is not quite my style, this isn't quite my thing, but still you might choose to wear that outfit anyway. Your clothing has proven to have the ability to make you more money. It's been proven to have a creative effect on your brain, to make you more productive, to make you more attractive to other people. The absolute biggest argument that I have as to why you should wear something you love every single day is because you are making a decision each day to not hold yourself back and to be all that you can be in your outfit. That is a huge win, because to the extent that you're doing that in one area, that is carrying over to other areas of your life. Again, we need to stop pretending that what we do in one area does not carry over into others. And something as big as clothing and self-expression, also so close to your body. I mean, clothing is the closest thing in physical proximity to your body. It's a very personal thing, and it's an extremely important choice that you are making every single day. If you are not investing in your clothing right now, I would invest in your clothing before I would invest in stocks, to be totally honest, because you are the biggest ROI you could possibly have, and your clothing matters. And if you don't think it matters, look up the studies, look up the research. It matters. And you don't even need research or studies, though. You just need to put on one outfit that you love and to notice how different you felt in that one outfit than in a different outfit. That's all you need to know in order to really feel how powerful clothing is for you. So now on to my favorite part, why you are self-sabotaging yourself with your outfit. Avoiding wearing outfits you love is not only a way to hide from other people and hide from connection with other people, but you are also avoiding yourself every single time you are putting on an outfit that is not you. So my first reason that you are not wearing what you truly want to wear is a fear of rejection or judgment. I love this one because I feel like whenever there's something we're not doing, our first thing is like, oh, well, what will other people think? Or, I'm scared of how something is going to be received. And I think there's so many things to this. I think for one, I'm a firm believer of Marianne Williamson's idea that what we're most scared of is not failure. Like she would say, we've been playing that game our whole lives. We're not scared of it. We're used to it. What we're scared of is success. And what we're scared of is how powerful we are ultimately. So I think the whole idea that, not wearing what you want to wear is because of fear of other people or fear of judgment. Honestly, I think it's bullshit. I think it's a fear of like how good life could get if we started being ourselves more within our clothing and started expressing ourselves more within our clothing and started bringing ourselves more into that piece of our lives we know on some level that it's a very powerful thing. So if you are avoiding it, I think it's a very sneaky way that you might be self-sabotaging, holding yourself back, not really living to your full potential, and not really doing what you want to do. Because to be honest, if you're not wearing clothes you want to be wearing, you're not living your life how you want to be living it. To be fair, to the point of fear of rejection, there is a filter that you put out every single time you wear an outfit that you love, because you are communicating something and you might be repelling some people. And I think you just got to be willing to repel people in this life, because you will repel people just being yourself. Not repel as in like people are, thrown off by you. They're just not, some people are going to be drawn to you, some people are not going to be. That's okay. That's going to happen. That's very normal. And I think you got to just be willing to let that play out. And clothing and wearing what you want to wear is one of the biggest ways to really start embodying that. Like, I'm going to wear this and I don't care that it's going to repel some people. And I don't care that it's going to attract other people. I'm just living my life. The second reason that you might not be wearing an outfit that you love, or just saying, I don't really care what I wear today, is due to a lack of self-acceptance. So every single time you put on an outfit, you are either accepting yourself or you're not. And it really is that black and white. You cannot wear an outfit that doesn't feel aligned, that doesn't feel like you, that you're not bringing yourself into, and also be accepting yourself at the same time. I think one thing that I love about clothing, and what I've hated for a lot as well with clothing, is it's very confrontational. You will tell immediately, are you being you? And are you showing up how you want to show up? And are you in alignment with how you want to live your life? You can tell all that through clothing. So it's a very confrontational relationship, and it is a very key area that you might not be accepting yourself, because again, you are kidding yourself if you think that you wearing an outfit that you don't love and your lack of self-acceptance or insecurity or lack of confidence, if you don't think that those two are related in some kind of way, I'm here to tell you they absolutely are related. And a huge solution, in my opinion, is through your clothing choices. The third reason you might be sabotaging yourself with clothing is because of a lack of vulnerability. When you're wearing clothing that you love and when you're dressing in a style that you love, you are in some ways wearing your heart on your sleeve. You are bringing parts that are internalized, and you are actually showing that to the world. So it is a vulnerable thing to dress how you want to dress. It's a very vulnerable thing. It can be scary showing that authenticity to the world if it's something that you've never done before. But if you've never done it before, and if you're not doing it, then how are people supposed to find you? Because in my mind, there are people that are looking for you, they're waiting for you, and they will never find you if you are not dressed like you. It's such an important thing to dress like you. It is vulnerable. It is vulnerable to put yourself out there to wear what you want. The last reason that you might be sabotaging yourself with clothing is that at some level you want to hold yourself back. Maybe you've never committed to yourself in a way before. Maybe you've never stood with certainty in a decision. And the thought of doing that, and if it's terrifying with anything, you very likely aren't doing that with your clothing as well. And to that I say that all you want in this life is to do that, is to live the life that you want to live, to do what you want to do, and to be who you want to be. It really is that simple. And again, if you're not doing it with your clothing, you're not doing it in your life. So you may as well start with your clothing, because there will be crossover effects. And then this momentum that you put into your clothing, into dressing the way that you love, that will carry over into other areas of your life. So I feel like fashion and, just getting ready in a way that aligns with you, it's extremely transformational. It has nothing to do with style. It has nothing to do with aesthetic. There's every kind of aesthetic in the map that I think is, looks incredible and is gorgeous. But to be honest, you don't need to dress elegant. You don't need to dress in just blouses, or I don't know, I've never worn a blouse before, but you don't need to dress in certain outfits. You can wear a hoodie every day. That might feel like you. That might be your vibe. That might be your thing. It has nothing to do with a certain style. It has nothing to do with a certain aesthetic. It has everything to do with every time you put on an outfit, does that feel like you are not? And if it doesn't feel like you are sabotaging yourself in one of the 4 ways that I just gave. It makes me really sad when I see people that don't think that style's for them, or don't think that dressing how they want is for them. They've just kind of counted themselves out of it before they even tried. And I get that. I think when you grow up in an environment or around people that don't think it's important and that don't think it's for them, you take that on. And then you grow up your whole life thinking this thing that other people get to do, that's them, that isn't me. funny, you might even make fun of it, you might think it's lame, you might think it's cringy, you might think it's all these different things, but the truth is you might just not be allowing yourself to have something that maybe you actually really want. And for that, I have a lot of compassion. I think it's difficult growing up in certain environments and being around certain things. It is easy to kind of hate on what you don't have and maybe secretly want. And it's something that I think it's just being aware that this is for you. I really think clothing and style and design, I think it's for everyone. I think it's for everyone in different ways, but don't count yourself out from this because this is for you. People are waiting for you to step into all that you can be, but more importantly, you're waiting for you. So stop half-assing your outfits, stop half-assing your life. That is it for me. I'm wishing you all the very best week, and I will see you next week.